Into the Danny, January 24th, 2026. And this is video 2 for today. We're actually in a place that I've been wanting to visit for a long time, and that is the largest retirement community in the United States of America, and that of course is the Villages here in Florida. It's about an hour and a half from me in Celebration, north. So I'm here just gonna explore. We're gonna see what we can find. We're gonna see what we can run into. I've already seen about 834 golf carts. So like, subscribe, and let's roll. Here's some of the golf carts. I mean, if you want to sell golf carts for a living, or design them or make them, this is the place for you. Here's another one coming down. Pretty cool. This is a golf course over here just beyond the trees, so we're gonna keep exploring. Okay, so we just got here to the landing. It is a big outdoor shopping plaza here in the Villages. I think calling this place a community is understating it a little bit. This is an entire town. So again, we're gonna vlog a little bit of this shopping plaza. It's got everything. It's got bars, it's got bookstores and shopping and all kinds of stuff. And I've already seen like 500 golf carts parked, so we're gonna get some of those. What else? And before I continue, this is a place that, like I said, it's obviously there's a lot of older people. So if you do see that, you know, don't think you're in the Twilight Zone, okay? So let's do it. So here we just have a bunch of, like, you know, dermatology offices, private wealth management, and, you know, insurance, things like that. So we're gonna make our way sort of the main. All right, told you I wasn't kidding about the golf carts. There you go. Here are some more golf carts. It's crazy. Look, there goes one right there. Here's another one. This one's got some years on it, but everywhere you go, golf carts. See, more over here. Interesting. Oh, there goes another one right there. This shopping area is called Lake Sumter Landing, and here's sort of the main square. There you go. Here's the main square. I'll walk around a little bit, explore, see what they got to offer. And pretty busy day, so let's do it. All right, crossing the street. Oh, look at this golf cart. Wow, he has like a Rolls Royce golf cart. There you go. Jesus, look at his golf cart. Very cool. All right. Wow, look at all these golf carts. I guess it's a good idea. When I was pulling in here, I was almost involved in an accident. Nothing serious, but the guy just drifted over into my lane. So maybe all these golf carts are a good idea. They're also themed. Some of them are themed, so that one's nice. Wow, look at that one. This blue one over here, very nice. Look at this one here with the dolphins and the. Oh look, these people are from Wisconsin. Got the Packers and the Brewers there, right? Packers, Brewers, and the Wisconsin Badgers. There you go. Pretty cool. Here's another look at the main square. They hold concerts here, events where the community can gather together. They can come out here, they can get the AARP. Just kidding. That's a joke, that's all, it's a joke. Straight ahead, they are having some live music. There's a lot of people gathered there, so we're gonna go check it out. Here's another look of the entire area over here. The building you see right there in the center of your screen, that's the sales center. I'm gonna go check that out in a little bit, but first let's get over to the live music. Here's another golf cart. Whoever owns this, I'm sure he or she was quite the firecracker when they were younger. So cool little golf cart. Here's a look at some of the real estate you can grab here. I think these are more for like office buildings and more than to live. And here are some more golf carts. There you go. Okay, so here's a lakeside. Here's a lakeside. All the residents come out here and walk, and they talk about, you know, I'm sure they talk about their younger years, and you know, they used to cross the Atlantic and the Titanic. And oh man, I really got to get used to this YouTube thing. Nah, but it is nice, very nice. Oh man. We got e-bikes. They use the e-bikes a lot here too. Not more in the golf carts though. There you go. Very nice. It is very nice. It has a certain feel to it, and feels like a small Florida town. Look at that. All the golf carts lined up. Weather's good, not too hot. It's getting up there little by little. You know how Florida is. Before we get over to the live music, I've spoken to people in the past in Celebration that have worked in the villages or have family in the villages, and it's funny because we do get older, but things really don't change. They say there's a lot of drama here, and you know, even, you know, there's you know, older couples that they get here and they'll get divorced, and you know, the friends dating, you know, just high school stuff, you know. There's even been fist fights, and you know, so while they are older, it's funny how a lot of things in life never really change with age. All right, here we are. This is the spot right here. Live music, hanging out. You know what I mean? Here in the villages. Come out here. This is where you come on a Saturday, hang out, talk about life, you know? Get a couple drinks. RJ Gators, baby. Oh. See? This guy almost ran me off the road. There you go. Wow. Place is packed, dude. Woo!
We're gonna see if you guys can pick up.
Wow. Yeah, look at this guy right here. He ain't playing. It's funny. They're like dressed up like they're going to the club. I'm not even kidding you. There you go. There's two dogs that are about to fight, but that's fine. Very cool. Interesting. This guy. Here's another spot called Red Sauce across the street. Crazy, all these people are hanging out, having a good time. I tell you what, drinking has no age, that's for sure. Oh, wow, look at that golf cart. Ohio State fan. Super cool. Wow, this is a cool store. This is a sports memorabilia store. Yep, definitely going in. Let's check it out. Wow. Holy smokes. This is cool.
It's kind of cool. Yeah.
It is very cool. Yeah. Wow, look at this. Wow, look at this Larry Bird. Oh, wow. Jalen Hurts. Not interested in that. Signed jersey. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Wow. This is pretty cool. Josh Allen. Namath signed. Oh, wow, I'd buy this. I would definitely buy this. Charlie Hustle. Pete Rose signed jersey. One of the best to do it. Lawrence Taylor. To me, the greatest defender ever. We got some Messi down here. Guys, come check out the stadium gallery here in the Villages. Talk to Lauren. He's one of the owners. Very, very cool display. Look at this. They even have like outdoor stuff, cityscapes. Look at these pictures with the Super Bowls. That is awesome. Wow, this Super Bowl is awesome right here. Seahawks and Patriots. Come on, we're down to the college stuff. Awesome.
Show me his alma mater.
Awesome.
Penn State. Penn State.
Penn State. The
Nittany Lions.
I've done Penn State for 41 years.
Monopoly.
I take the pictures.
That's one of a kind, that piece.
Yes.
Very seldom can you get a Monopoly board that sort of says everything to you.
Wow.
That's sweet. And not only do we have that, but we have the Gators over here. This is all of our golf.
Wow, look at that. And these are all like obviously signed
At
by.
one time, we had 35 of these stores. We sold most of them, all of them actually. And we started in Naples, Florida, Sarasota,
Right.
here, Kennebunkport, Maine in the summer.
Wow.
We go back and forth.
Interesting.
And we go to Maine in June.
Maine,
And we
okay.
come back here November 1st. And we
Okay.
live here as well, and we live in Kennebunkport, Maine.
Sweet. So
Ever
you
been
have
up north?
a location here in the Villages. You
Yes.
have one in Naples.
Here, Sarasota, Florida, on
Sarasota.
the Circle.
Wow.
And Naples right on Fifth Avenue, right
Wow.
there. Yeah,
How do you like the Villages? Good.
I love it.
You love it?
I tell you something, I've never been to an area that I love so much because, first of all, there's a good vibe here, and
Yes.
it's a mix. Everyone thinks it's old. It's not old. It's a youthful place. Everyone thinks that it's 65, 70. They're young, but then there are kids that come in. So you have their children that come in.
Yes.
They buy,
Yes.
and then you have the older families that their memories are in these pictures.
Right.
So they buy, and then the little grandchildren. They're everywhere.
Beautiful.
It's marvelous. The people are absolutely stunning. And this is all of golf.
Wow.
And a lot of the things we've shot, like we didn't shoot all of the golf, okay, but most of the panoramics of the stadiums and things like that we've done. We've done for 35 years.
Beautiful. Y'all have an online store?
Yes, we do. But mostly, we really love retail because online people get mixed up in there. They say something and they go, "Oh, I want this," and then it's hard to show it because we can't put everything we want. All of our online business is from sports like hockey,
Hockey. Okay.
also Fenway Park, everything. Baseball, hockey,
Amazing.
tennis, everything
Amazing.
is on.
Wow. Wow. And you got the Indiana
Then
State.
we got him.
Oh boy. If you're a Larry
His
Bird
pro.
fan.
His pro.
Wow.
And I can't break these up because it has to go as a set. It's something like this. They're $8,300,
Wow.
but they're on sale for $63.
Beautiful.
Also, but they can't be broken up because it's a
Yeah.
really good. And here's a piece of the floor, the old Boston Garden floor, which
Wow.
is here.
Are you from the Boston area?
Yeah, New England. Boston.
Beautiful.
We live in Kennebunkport, Maine, in the summer. Come over, I'll show you
Yeah.
this.
That MJ and Tiger picture is beautiful.
Yeah, aren't they the best?
Yes.
But we go here to break the heat this summer.
Yeah, I got
Isn't this
you.
beautiful?
Oh wow,
And
look
this
at
is our
that.
store in Kennebunkport.
That's your store right there?
Yes, it is. It's lovely. We go there. It's the home of the Bush family and us. We go there in
Beautiful.
the summer. We come back here in November. I like to bring a little bit of New England down here because a lot
Yeah.
of people have never been to New England. And
Yeah.
I'm not selling it. I just love it.
Yeah, yeah.
But look, this is New England.
Wow.
Who wouldn't want to go there in the summer, right?
That's the main area you said?
Maine.
Wow.
Maine. And then, of course, the Cape. There's Boston.
Oh yeah, I've been to Boston.
Been to Fenway Park?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Amazing, yeah.
That's incredible.
Amazing.
But all of these long pictures are. We have a site, internet site, stadium going, but like we pretty much, they bring them back here because it's amazing. We can't. People don't real. They say something and they go on site and they're looking for them. Well, that's not what I saw at the store. I said, well, you have to come back to the store.
Yeah, and I just think that
Because you get the feeling when you're when you
there's
walk in, what do you feel? It embraces you. You can't.
Oh, absolutely.
You can't sell this on the internet. It's very hard.
You can't. It's just it's digital. Here, you feel like you're in the sport or whatever you're looking for.
In every sport, it's marvelous. Steelers.
Guys, here we have the rings from the Boston Celtics. We got the Packers, of course, legendary franchises. Yankees. Oh, wow, that's super cool, man. Wow. My favorite one's probably the Boston Celtics, but that is beautiful.
That's incredible.
Oh, look, we got the Steelers here. We got the Chiefs, of course. Wow.
As far as I'm concerned, one of the best towns up there.
I agree.
There's zero crime. I can't think of anything.
Awesome. Alcohol, because no great story started with someone eating a salad. All right, this place is called City Fire. Another bar hanging out. Every business here is packed to the brim. All right, let's go across the street. They got a playhouse here. Oh, look at that playhouse. Pretty nice. Oh, thank you. All right, here we go. What are they showing here? They're showing Islands, Dreams, Casablanca, silent movies. No, I gotta stop. Old Mill Playhouse. It is very pretty. Showing Melania, of course. Shelter, Sheepdog, Marty Supreme. I gotta check that one out. Song Sung Blue. Cool. Wow, very old looking. Old playhouse, like an old movie theater. Here's the box office. See? 7 out of 10. Cool. Go in here. Wow, look at this. It's like a old, like sing country music and stuff like that. This is really cool. Like an art gallery. Very cool. Got up there, OMP, Old Mill Playhouse. Wow, look at this stuff. So now we're making our way to the back to the actual movie theater. I'm not gonna go beyond this point because I don't have a ticket, but this is such an old throwback kind of theater. I love it. Wow, this is really cool. Come here, grab your popcorn. Really cool, man. So we can zoom in a little bit here. Zoom in. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we go. Now I know how to zoom. There it is. Come here, get your popcorn. Go watch a movie. It's more businesses. Just little shops and trinkets and things you can pick up here. Pretty cool. Got a little jewelry shop up here and a soap store. And of course, more golf carts. Here's one last look of the dock area here. The back of the shopping district. Sort of a shopping and entertainment district, but it is nice. There you go. Okay. This is the Grand Hotel here at the Villages. In 1885, the prominent Spanish Springs couple John and Katie Bell Van Patten decided to build their first private home in Lake Sumter Landing. That's interesting. All right, let's go on into the Village. The Village Hotel. The Grand Hotel. Oh, thank you. Thank you. The Grand Hotel. Wow, look at this. Interesting. Holy smokes. Got a little shop over here. Little shop over here. You can come get your Villages gear. Wow, this is beautiful. It's from another time, you know. Welcome to the newest villagers. Well, if you come to the villages and you move here, you'll be on this list. Okay. Interesting. Can I exit through there? Okay. Take a look at this real quick. Wow. Come hang out here. Wow, look at this. It must be nice here on a nice cold night. You can sit here and read William Shakespeare. Or maybe you'll read the Declaration of Independence. It is very nice. Okay, now we're going to try to drive around the neighborhoods. Unfortunately, a lot of the neighborhoods here are gated up, so we're going to just try and find, what a typical neighborhood in the Villages looks like. Hopefully I will be able to see it, and we'll go from there. Okay, I was able to get into some of the neighborhoods just to give you an example of what the houses look like here. Very simple, sort of straightforward. There you go. Very cool. There you go. Here's another one. Good old Villages. There you go. That's super cool. Here's another home. There you go. There you go. I feel like they all look the same. But I guess when you get older, you want things to be simple, right? Villages. Okay, the next shopping district, sort of entertainment district that we're at here in the Villages is called Spanish Springs. One thing I forgot to mention is that the shopping districts here at the Villages are themed. So the last one we were at is themed after New England. This one is themed after sort of Western, think like Arizona, the OK Corral. So it's very Western themed. Another thing, after this vlog, I'm going to give you some of my thoughts back in the Captain's Lair, because I have some thoughts about the Villages. Oh, my neck. All right, coming on here to Main Street, and as you can see by the color of the buildings, and you see it has like the yellows and the different shades and pastel yellows and brick, and feels like a Western town. See, like you're gonna step into the saloon. If I opened a bar here, I'd call it the saloon. Maybe I'd call it the Old Timer Saloon. Alright, crossing the street. If I opened up a bar here, I'd call it the Old Geezer. The Old Geezer is what I'd call it. Pretty cool. See, like, look at that building right there. That looks like a building from New Mexico. From the 1800s. There you go. Pretty cool. All right, we're walking over to the main spot. It's nice. Got a lot of, what's this? Bel Vita Italian Steakhouse. Interesting. And again, a lot of New England people down here, so you're gonna get a lot of Italian spots and a lot of sort of New England themed restaurants for sure. Oh, look at that. Like a little Spanish Quarter. All right. Let's cross the street. They're about to start some live music. All right, everybody's sitting here gently. Everybody's sitting here patiently, waiting for the live music to start. It's pretty cool. Here's a nice little fountain here. Pretty cool. All right, more live music over there at Americano's Grill. Here we have Americano's Grill. Everyone's hanging out. Good old Americano's Grill. Interesting. I just keep going. Wow, the architecture here is pretty cool. Some really cool buildings that make you feel like, I guess it's to make you feel like you're in the Southwest, you know, sort of in the 1800s. Got a lot of thoughts on the villages. How you like living in the villages?
Don't live in the villages.
Congratulations.
Live at the top of the world.
You live at the top of the world? Where's that? North Pole?
Oh no, it's
Oh,
Western Ocala.
Western Ocala. Awesome. Thank you. Yep, got a lot of thoughts on the villages. It's another spot, Bella Vita. All right, guys, making our way back to the car again. Not a ton of. If you have an interest for some reason in golf carts, I'm telling you guys, this is the place to come. You know, again, not a ton to do here. Kind of what you would expect out of a you know, the largest retirement community. Basically, just shops, live music. You know, ton of drinking, a ton of it. Yeah, some, you know, places to eat. So, you know, it is what it is. Again, I have a lot of thoughts. When we get back to the captain's lair, I'm going to give you those thoughts. And some good, some not so good. Hey, just realized I never made the reaction or my thoughts on the villages. So here are a few thoughts on what I experienced over there. So, and guys, I'm thinking about changing up the name of the garage here. I don't know, Captain's Lair seems a little bit weird. So I'm gonna change it up. Maybe, I don't know, I have a few ideas in mind. Maybe in the next few videos, I'll update you on that. So some of the pros on the villages that I experienced. Number one, obviously very clean. From the people I interacted with, they were very nice, except this one girl at Kilwins. when I one of the workers there, but everybody there was very nice. It was very clean. Getting around was pretty easy. So from a positive standpoint, that's really what I experienced there. Some of the negatives, it feels like a very manicured place. I'm somebody that, as I get older and eventually into what's considered retirement age, for me personally, I never want to retire. I want to work, I want to be doing something for the rest of my life. I don't want to just be sitting there and for me, so like I don't ever want to get to a point in my life, and I understand, if people work their entire lives at real, hard jobs, nurse, doctor, firefighter, police, an accountant. I mean, those are real careers and jobs. So I get it, right? You retire in your 60s, and then you kind of want to just sit there and have a drink and listen to a bad version of Bon Jovi, one of Bon Jovi's songs. Okay, I get it. For me personally, I don't think I ever want to do that. A lot of the people that you saw there, and another thing I want to point out, the whole theming of the shopping center is a little tacky in my opinion, because the one I went to two out of the four. One of them is New England theme, and the other one is themed after the Southwest, so like a Western theme. A lot of these people are from the Northeast, so think like Boston, New York, Connecticut. So I just saw a lizard. Connecticut, on and on, right? So like, I get that they get older, they want to sell their home, it's paid off for, they buy something in the villages, they have money left over, it's warmer down here, it's better for your health, your bones. I mean, I get the reason. The tax advantages of living here in Florida, I get all that, but to me, you live somewhere for 30 years, you buy a home, and presumably, let's say you have a 30-year mortgage, you're living there for at least 30 years in that home, 25, however long it takes you to pay off, whatever it takes you to pay off your home, right? You see your kids raised there. Those walls, if they could talk, they would, saw your kids take your first steps there. You saw your kids grow and become young adults, Christmases, Halloween, Thanksgiving, birthday parties, all the memories, regular, Saturday night, just watching a movie together, the good times, the bad times, the first time your daughter, her boyfriend breaks up with her, the first time, your kid makes the sports team, all these memories, neighbors, the people down the street, the people in the grocery store, the people that work at the gas station, every intricacy of your neighborhood. Memories from good days of pulling into your driveway, memories of bad days, seeing all the trees that are alive, seeing all that grow with the foliage, all of that, which is part of who you are, part of your soul, part of your life. You are now selling it because you want a financial advantage that is sure an advantage because you still have to buy the home in the villages, and you're not going to take a mortgage at 70, you're not going to do that. And even if you do, okay, there's a financial advantage, but then you're going to go to this manicured town in Florida that you know nothing. You have zero emotional connection to. Obviously, at that age, at retirement age, which by the way is going up, it's no longer 65, it's creeping to 66, 67. Every year it's going up. You have no emotional attachment to it. You land in this manicured town that has these cheesy themings with a bunch of people that, and I'm going to be, again, I want to be as straightforward as possible on this channel. you go to these shopping and entertainment areas, all the little stores, like little trinkets and the little stores, they're all empty. Everybody's just drinking. Just a bunch of retired people drinking. And again, I understand, but are you really willing to leave everything that you know, every emotional attachment you have to a place, to leave to a whole, again, I am not a retirement community person. It's not what I want when I'm older. People are like, yeah, well, you might change. I doubt it. So to me, it just doesn't, I don't connect with it. But again, to each their own. And yeah, that's pretty much how I felt going there. I don't understand that. Like I think I saw a couple from Kentucky. You grow up, you live your whole life in Kentucky, and now what you want to do is come live full time at the villages. And from what I understand, a lot of people live 6 months in the villages, but then live 6 months back where they're from for weather reasons and whatnot. Obviously, we know that if you live more than 6 months in a place, you do get the tax advantages. That's how it is here in Florida. So I don't know. I for me, I guess whatever home I do buy someday, that's the place I want to die. And then, me and Melissa have already spoken that the day we buy our home, we're not the type that, we can make extra 50,000. Let's sell it. And we're not like that. We don't want to be what they call in finance house rich. We don't care about that. We care more about creating that emotional attachment and bond to the place where ultimately we're gonna see our kids get older. Again, everybody's situation is different. Maybe some people, they left their state for weather reasons or tax reasons, and then it's sort of they have to do it. So that I understand too. But I never want to live in a retirement community, for sure. That's not in my deck of cards. But either way, still a nice area, nice enough. Virtually no crime. The people there that I interacted with, 99% of them were very nice. And if you ever want to go and see the largest retirement community in the country, go on by. Guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.